Look at this.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom, pa, not the way that I do love you.
Amazon kitchen favorite. This knife set has ergonomic handles with high carbon stainless steel blades that keeps food from sticking while chopping. The butcher block is elegant and modern and takes up little space on your counter. Here's the one thing you need for all your flights. The next time you are stuck in the middle seat and the person takes the whole armrest, claim your space with this armrest cushion, eliminating contact. And the handle allows easy attachment to any luggage.
Space-saving summer essentials. I love summer, but I hate having to store seasonal use items in a small space. Here are some summer essentials that have been easy for me to store. The first thing is this packable sun hat by Baggu. I used to have a straw hat that was super annoying to store and hard to travel with, and this hat is like a dream in comparison. It folds up into this little pouch and it's super lightweight, and it also has the cutest little pattern. Also, because it's made of cotton, I don't have to be precious with it, which is something that I want for a beach hat. Next is this giant reusable cloth, also by Baggu. As you can tell, I'm a big fan. I love that when it's fully unfolded, it's really roomy, but I also like that it's super thin, so when I fold it back up, it is something that takes up so little space in my bag. And the third is this portable speaker by Bose. I can't even remember the name of it because it's so old. I must have had it for over 5 years and it still works great, and honestly, when you're outside, who doesn't love some great music? So those are my space-saving summer essentials, and let me know which ones are yours. Small space hacks for organizing my laundry closet. I'm Tina and I live in a 400 square foot apartment in Vancouver. I find my small space is most livable when I keep it organized. Here's how I set up my laundry area. 1. A collapsible hamper. After years of using shared laundry, I'm so grateful to have an in-suite set now, but I'm not joking when I say it takes up the whole closet. This hamper that collapses when empty has been a real space saver. It's not very big, so I have to stay on top of my washing, but I don't mind when it's literally steps away. 2. Hooks for cleaning tools. As small as it is, this closet doubles as a utility closet for my broom, vacuum, and Swiffer mop. To make the most of the space, I just staggered some 3M hooks from high to low along the side of the wall, and there's just enough space on the ground for my Dyson. 3. Overhead bins for the rest. Above the unit, there's just enough room for 2 bins. In one, I keep the only spare set of sheets we have, and in the other, I have things like lint brushes, depillers, sewing kit supplies, and light bulbs. Follow for more on small space living. Spend a relaxing long weekend with me at home. I actually had no idea what I was going to do this long weekend, but it turned out to be kind of fun. First thing I did was I started off Friday by watering these plants. The strawberries are coming in really, really nice. Super excited to eat them. Then I made my way over to South Granville where I had a haircut appointment. I get my haircut at a salon called the Happy Birthday Salon. I went a little bit early so that I could bring my book and read for a bit. There's a cute little parklet that they recently constructed in this area, and it's just so lovely and quaint. The book I'm reading right now is called Adrift by Lisa Brito, and it is such a good read. So if you're into fiction and mystery, I highly recommend. Here's a quick before and after of my haircut. As you can see, it was pretty short to begin with, but I wanted to take it up a few inches, and she gave it a little bit more body, so thanks, Sarah. And on Saturday, I woke up early to go do yoga at the beach. I actually forgot to get the rest of the day in film, but we went to the jazz festival, and that was pretty fun too. And on Sunday, I just had a slow morning. This is my outfit, and I decided to go for a walk. Really gorgeous weekend. We've been having great weather, and I decided to get a coffee. So that's the weekend. Hope you enjoyed. Reorganize my office nook with me. So this is where we keep most of our office supplies, which is not at our desk. As you can see, things are getting a little bit out of hand here, so I thought we could reorganize it together. To make it possible to store things close to my desk, I actually picked up this rolling cart from Muji. So I'm going to start by pulling everything out and organizing like items with like, and that'll help me to see what I have and where it needs to go. This is where we're at, and as you can see, it's actually a lot of stuff. Starting on this side, I've got some books, and I think those can fit nicely in the credenza. I also have this wedding supplies tote that will stay out, and the rest, as you can see, is a lot of tech gadgets. We have wires and cords and miscellaneous office stuff that I'm hoping will fit inside the Muji cart. got everything I wanted back into the credenza, so the top shelf is dedicated to books as well as textbooks. For the bottom shelf, I've used these bins to sort of separate camera and miscellaneous tech gear, and then we've got these 2 bins at the very bottom for camera stuff as well as games. And that leaves all this stuff that I'm hoping to fit inside the Muji cart. Here's a time lapse of me reorganizing this cart, and it was a little bit hit or miss, I have to say. I was pulling things out and putting things back in to try to find space for everything, but I did get it all in eventually, and I will show you the finished product. We decided to use the top drawer to store all of our computer supplies, so there's a keyboard, a mouse, and screen cleaning stuff. The middle drawer is where we're keeping all of our external hard drives, and we also have a couple of cases for cords in there. And then at the bottom, we're storing notebooks and video game supplies. The last thing that's been really bothering me is this mess of cords under our desk. I'm sure you have one of these corners in your house. It's just a place where all the cords pile up. So I invested in this little shelf from Amazon that helps me to organize all those cords neatly, and there's no more pile. So let's roll this little Muji cart into place, and you can see what the finished product looks like. It's pretty seamless. I'm gonna add a little plant to top it off. Hope you liked this video, and if you enjoyed it, follow for more. I'm back with advice for small apartment floor plans, and this time I've got a special one. This is my friend Christina, and she just moved into a 630 square foot apartment. You can see the full apartment tour at her channel. So I'm going to see how I can help her plot her space. This is the original floor plan. It came with a sample design that made sense, so I didn't change many big things, but I'll show how some small tweaks can help gain space for storage. So starting with the bedroom, the bed was against this wall in the sample, and that makes a lot of sense to me, but Christina also has a mirror that she wants to keep. So I placed the bed against this wall instead to make room for a mirror moment. This is the vibe. Now on this other wall, there isn't enough space for a dresser, but it might fit a clothing rack or some plants and aesthetic hampers in the corner. I think she could add something like this and it would look great. Moving into the bathroom, you can see there's almost no option for storage, so what I suggest is a shelving unit for over the toilet to gain space for towels and toiletries. This is the vibe. Now we reach the den, and Christina has a desk which I incorporated, but it is quite big, so she'll probably want some floating shelves above it that might provide optional storage for office supplies. Next to the desk, I'm suggesting 2 slim rolling carts that she can roll into her bathroom or her laundry area when she needs supplies. Some good options for this are by Yamazaki Home or by Muji. Now we're at the entry, and it's pretty tight, so I suggest a coat rack for behind the door. She might be able to fit one fine there. Most of her shoes will probably have to go in the front closet, or she can get some rolling trays to store them under the bed. I also think a small console table like this for next to the washer-dryer unit can be a landing spot for keys and mail. When it comes to the kitchen dining area, she also has this cute credenza, which I would place right here with a lamp, perhaps make it into a little bar display if they want. And for a dining set, one like this would be perfect as it has shelves along the side where she can conceal more storage. The last area is the living room, and I didn't change much from the template. What I did do was shift the couch towards the window slightly just to gain room for sort of a tall, narrow storage unit, and this could fit linens and other items that she can't find room for in her closets. So by shifting the couch over just a little bit, it now also centers better with the TV or entertainment unit. I would fit a unit with storage on sides and even above the TV, something that looks a little bit like this. So that's my advice for Christina, and I hope you all found it helpful too, and if you did, give me a follow. So this is part 2 of my unconventional wedding look. I already shared my dress and shoes, and man, some of you had some strong opinions on the shoes, but I have a few more details to share, including the most perfect bag. I was looking for a pop of color, but also something that kind of was drawstring shaped, so kind of like this. I ended up with something that was a little bit different, and I'll show you what it looks like. Here she is, and she is gorgeous. I love the ruching on the handles. As you can see, it's got a little snap on the middle and a longer strap, which was really important to me. This geometric detail and stitching is just so lovely, and it is drawstring shaped even though it isn't a traditional drawstring purse. The brand is called Reco. It is a Parisian brand, and right now I believe a few of the colors are actually 50% off, so definitely worth checking out. Some of you asked if I even needed a purse in the first place. I think the tradition is to have your maid of honor carry your belongings, and in my case, since I'm doing things traditionally, I won't be having a maid of honor. Our ceremony is going to be really simple and almost elopement style, so we're just going to have witnesses present for it. So in that case, I think I do actually need something to carry my supplies to freshen up throughout the day. I also had a lot of questions about flowers, and so yes, my intention is to carry a wedding bouquet. I do want them to look a little bit undone, so I'll pop some photos up to give you some inspo, but really what I'm looking for is probably a mix of wild daisies. And then for hair, as you can see, I don't really have that much to work with, but I am thinking just sort of a light natural wave. And then I'll have my florist make a matching hair comb with some flowers that kind of match the bouquet. And last for makeup, I might live to regret this, but I'm actually planning to do my own makeup on my wedding day. I just don't want to look overly polished, and I still want to feel like myself with not too much caked on. So I could walk you through a tutorial of what I'm planning to do step by step if that's of interest. I think it's going to be pretty natural, glowy, and trying to keep it minimalist and simple. And yes, if you're curious, I am planning to wear these on my wedding day. So thanks for your interest, and if you're also kind of planning a bit of an alternative wedding, I hope this provides you with some inspiration. Maybe if you hate it or are not into it at all, you could just scroll past this video instead of leaving a hate comment. That would be so great.
New Amazon product. This instant dry sink caddy has a water absorbing stone. The fast drying stone technology prevents the growth of mold or mildew. This also works great in the bathroom or around the sink area, ensuring no water damage to your countertops. Amazon Home Find. This clear floating shelf is a non-drill option for your shower. The adhesive is very strong and can stick to different types of surfaces. Drains on the sides of the shelf prevent water from collecting. The shelves are wide with a large capacity and can fit many different items. New Amazon must-have. This instant dry stone bath mat has a non-slip surface. It naturally absorbs excess water the moment you step out of the shower or bath. The mineral surface instantly evaporates water, leaving your floor underneath dry and free from water damage. And this instant dry stone mat has a beautiful aesthetic. Amazon Home Gadget. This 2-in-1 Bluetooth speaker has a nightlight and a magnetic wireless charging dock. There is even a place to charge your AirPods. Listen to music while you work and conveniently access your phone. Easily read recipes while cooking. You can even rotate your phone while streaming and listen through the speaker. Has 3 adjustable arms, making it a perfect place to hang your makeup remover cloths after use. This drying rack also comes in handy in the kitchen for dish towels and cleaning cloths. You can also use it to display hand towels with an arm left over for wet washcloths. This drying rack folds up small and compact to store. This versatile carry-on luggage has a USB charging port right in the front compartment. Just use your laptop or a power bank to plug in your electronics on the top. The handle design has a secure built-in phone stand. There is a hidden folding cup holder on the back and hooks for your bag. The carry-on also has TSA-approved locks and spinner wheels. Happy travels. Amazon Home Gadget. These rechargeable LED battery-operated puck lights come with a magnetic mounting disc. They are motion activated or controlled with a remote. They are luxurious as under-cabinet lighting with a 100-hour runtime. The remote can be mounted as a wall switch. You can dim or make the lights brighter by holding down the remote. And the lights can be assigned into 2 groups for separate control. I've always wanted lamps on this floating console table, but I don't have any outlet. These wireless rechargeable lamps solve that problem. Place them anywhere in your home for a cozy, luxurious feel. Change the aesthetic of the room with these shade covers. The light of the lamp is also adjustable. Just hold down on the top button. Enjoy 20 hours of continuous battery. Create a luxurious atmosphere anywhere with these cordless lamps. Wash 200 loads of laundry with this grenade. It contains nano silver ceramic balls that deodorize and clean. Instead of using laundry detergent, just throw in this wash ball. It is gentle on fabrics, hypoallergenic, and skin friendly. This is a laundry alternative for people with dry, itchy, or sensitive skin. The best part is there is no detergent mess, and you can store this laundry tool right in the washing machine.
Chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a thotty, that's a no. Just bought the Kenny about $1 million.
Small space finds while I was window shopping at Zellers. Zellers recently relaunched at the Bay, and here are some great small space friendly finds. Most of the pieces are from this collection called Anko, and as you can see, very Scandinavian. Now it still is Zellers, so I wouldn't say the quality is top notch, but if you're looking to save a bit of money, it's very reasonably priced. The large cabinet behind this one is only $179. They've also got a similar variation with rattan doors, and I thought that was cute too. The next thing I found was this clothing rack, and at $65, again, it's very reasonable. Looks like it's pretty sturdy too. And last was this accent chair. It was only $175, and it's a dupe for the chair that we have that's sold out. So if you're looking for space and cost-saving furniture, I recommend checking it out. Furniture swaps to fit small spaces, part 2. First, if you're struggling with a large coffee table, consider switching it with a storage ottoman or a nesting table set. These can give you a place to rest your feet or store extra things like blankets and pillows or other items, and nesting tables can be stacked together when they're not in use, occupying less space. If you're having a hard time finding space for a desk, consider instead using a wall-mounted desk. These can be attached to the wall so you get good use of that vertical space, and then you can fold them down only when you need to use them. And last, if you're struggling to fit a standard wardrobe, you could use a storage system or clothing rack. Storage systems, whether they're inside your closet or not, really make the best use of the space with adequate shelving. As you can see, our closet is only 2.5 feet wide, but it really does maximize the space. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and follow if you want to see more.